Joyce here with the Traveling Gamblers, and I am here with John. Hello, John.
Hello, Joyce.
And John and I are on the Celebrity Infinity, and we are about to do a ship tour. So here we are on deck 3, and it's the Grand Foyer. And this is what's aft. Coming out of the hallway where the staterooms are, this is opening into the guest relations, and this is all of guest relations here. There's plenty of counter space, so there'll be plenty of people to help you. This is the community board. These are activities that are arranged by other fellow guests on board, and they have this posted here every day. Usually things like that are just in the paper Celebrity Today that gets delivered to your cabin, but it's nice that they have that there. This is the concierge desk. It's right next to the guest relations, and they have a tablet here that shows their hours every day. That's very convenient. Now here along the side, they have little tables and chairs, so that the first day and the last day of the cruise tend to be busy at guest relations. This is a nice place where you can sit while somebody in your party stands in line. This is the elevator bank. So we're just going around in a circle on deck 3 forward and showing you the whole area. I'll give you a quick glimpse over there. So that's the desk where we were just at. Here's some additional seating, and we're just going to walk around in the circle. It's a big circle, and the Grand Foyer staircase is in the middle. And this is the shore excursion desk. You find this right off of the Grand Foyer, just next to guest relations. And this is where you would come to book an excursion or any questions or issues that you might have with your current excursions that you booked online. And they also have certain hours that they're open. And there's some tables and chairs for you to sit and wait. There's no shortage of hanging out seating. There's some more benches. I'm going to take you around to the Grand Foyer staircase, which obviously leads up to deck 4. It's just a very pretty picture. So that goes up to deck 4. So you can see this is called the Grand Foyer because it goes up and it spans decks 3, 4, and 5. Now they play live music on deck 4. So if you're sitting in any of these areas on deck 3, 4, or 5, you can hear the live music, just as if it's right next to you. It's a very lovely space. I'm going to turn around and show you the full view of the deck 3 area, just to give you an idea. Because it is in a big circle, it's kind of hard to imagine. So that's the guest relations desk, and there's the concierge, and there are the seats around the side, and back there are the elevators, and behind the staircase and over there is shore excursion. So I hope that gives you a better concept of what it looks like down here. Now we will head down to deck 3 aft. Guest relations is now behind me. So this is the conference center. I'm not going to go down here because there's really not anything that anybody, for the most part, sees or needs on a cruise. But sometimes companies will take a group of people on a cruise. So this is the conference center, and it's just off of the front entrance. There are some restrooms there. And there's another shot of the community board. so you don't have to go all the way to the front desk to see it. And then on the opposite side of the conference center is one of their specialty restaurants, and it's Tuscan Grill. This is the Italian-inspired restaurant. It's just behind the elevator bank on deck 3, just off of guest relations. And here's a quick shot at their menu board. John and I have eaten at Tuscan on the Equinox many times. Sorry, it's a changing board, so it's hard to capture. Okay, let's take a walk inside and see what it looks like. So here's the hostess stand. Looks like there's seating for about 50 people in here at a time. It's very pretty. And as I said, we've eaten here, not on this ship, but we've eaten at Tuscan. Oh, there's another little room back here. We've eaten at Tuscan many times, and I know that they're all the same. This is a room for, I guess, a private or a larger party. It also happens to be their wine room. Good afternoon. Okay, I think that does it for deck 3. Let's go on up to deck 4. The rest of deck 3 is staterooms on either end. This is deck 4, and I'm forward. It's the Martini Bar / Crush, Fortune's Casino, Michael's Club, the studio, and the theater. And then aft is the Rendezvous Lounge, the Trellis Restaurant, which is the main dining room, and Luminé, which is the suite guests dining room. And just behind me is the elevator bank. Off of the elevator bank on deck 4 is seating. As I was saying before, on deck 3, I was explaining that they have live music at night. And this is where you could sit, have a cocktail, and listen to some music and visit with your fellow guests or new friends, old friends that you've come along with, family. And you don't need to go very far for a drink. Somebody will come to your table for you. This is the Crush Bar. And this is the Martini Bar. And this is where you would come for all your martini wishes. And they do a martini show. It's very entertaining. The bartenders, from our experience, are very outgoing and friendly. And there's seating all the way around here as well. This is all just off of the midship elevators. On this ship, they have 3 sets of elevators. They have a forward elevator, a midship elevator, and an aft elevator bank. So this would be considered the midship elevator bank. And we are going to walk into the casino. We're just going to walk through the casino because later we're going to do an actual video of the casino, and it'll be a much more in-depth video of the casino. So right now this is just to show you part of the ship. So just inside here there's an ATM, and this is like the entrance. This is where they have a lot of poker machines. Like I said, I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough and show you the casino. We'll do a full tour later. Let's continue walking through the casino and onto the photo gallery. John and I definitely will get our steps in today doing this tour. So this is the photo gallery. This is where they'll display any photos that you've had taken during your cruise. They display the photos from like the day before And then if you want to look at any photos that you had taken previously to that, you can tap your card on the screen, and then it will bring up your stateroom account, and it'll show you whatever pictures you've had taken. And there's the photo gallery desk where someone can assist you. And over here is Michael's Club. Michael's Club has 3 entrances, and this is for suite guests only. I'm going to take you into the main entrance. Just wanted to show you that there are 3 doors, 3 ways to go into Michael's Club. This is the main entrance. And we're gonna go in here, and hopefully there's not too many people that will be disturbing. So this is just a quick look around. This is Michael's Club. It's a place where you can come, hang out. You can get a drink. In the afternoon, they have tea from 3:30 to 4:30. And it is for suite guests only, as I said. And over here, there's the concierge over there for the suites. And this is the bar. This is the lovely Maria.
Woo! Welcome to Celebrity. Hi, Sanjay, Miss Joyce. Love to see you again.
Love to see you also. We know Maria for years. And so this is the Michael's Club bar, and you can come here. What are the hours of Michael's Club?
Okay. We start at 7 in the morning and up until midnight.
So 7 to midnight, and they have little bites, cookies, macaroons, and then you can get pretty much anything that you want to drink. Most of the suite guests have the premium drink package, so you can get just about anything. And if you do have the premium drink package and you are a suite guest, you can come in here and you can get any of those drinks, or you can also get a cocktail. And would you serve yourself over here, Maria?
Grab and go. Non-alcoholic.
Non-alcohol, grab and go.
For the booze,
So if you wanted to
you
come
to
in,
me.
for the booze, you have to go to the bar and see Maria. But for any of the non-alcohol drinks, you can just come in here and grab what you want. And on that note, I am going to grab a vitamin water. Want one, John?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a flavor.
Okay, Maria, we'll see you.
Oh, please.
We'll come visit you tonight.
Oh, this is a good one.
I always see you in the casino whenever I pass.
Yes. We love the casino. That's why we're the traveling gamblers. Hello. Want to get the door for me? Further on out of Michael's Club, here's the 3rd entrance to Michael's Club. And this is the other side of the photo gallery. There is a studio where you can make an appointment, and you and your family, friends, whoever with you on your cruise can arrange to have a private photo session, and that would be part of your purchasing of your photos or your photo package. And then walking through the photo gallery the rest of the way brings you to the Celebrity Theater. Okay, so here's the inside of the theater. It's 2 decks high. This is on deck 4. It's very nice. They have, the spacing is very nice. It's benches instead of individual seats. And they have tables in front of each seat, which is very nice. You could put your cocktail down. It's a nice looking stage. So it's a good sized theater. And there's a 2nd floor to it. So you can see the 2nd floor up there. And goes all the way around. So it's just pretty standard ship theater. Okay, on to the next part. Just outside the Celebrity Theater are the forward elevators. And that does it for deck 4 forward. On the opposite side, there's another entrance to the theater. Just outside the theater are the restrooms. Now we're coming back out of the casino on the port side and walking through the grand foyer where we started, and we're going to do deck 4 The next thing we're going through is the Rendezvous Lounge. This is a very lovely venue. This is the Rendezvous Lounge, and they play live music, and it's a very pretty room. There's lots and lots of places to sit, and there's a bar, and they have servers that come to your table. I bet this is where they do the karaoke with the band. And then right here is the bar. So that's the Rendezvous Lounge. Great place to come hang out before or after dinner. And just outside of the Rendezvous Lounge on the port side, the very aft of the ship, is Lumine. Lumine is the suite only dining room. So if you are in a sky suite or above, this is where you would eat your meals. We will do a full tour of Lumine. You can check that out in a separate video. Let's just give you a quick peek inside, since John and I are staying in a suite this time. It's just a quick look. It's a very pretty setting. So they have breakfast and dinner. If you're in a suite, you can eat in other dining rooms as well. You can eat in blue if they have availability, which is for the aqua guests, or you can eat in the trellis, which is where we are headed to now. So just outside of Lumine are the aft elevators, and on the opposite side, the starboard side of deck 4, is the Trellis Restaurant. And the Trellis Restaurant is where the main dining is for the large majority of the passengers on the ship. And we're going to take a walk through and show you the Trellis. The Trellis spans 2 decks. It's deck 4 and deck 5. They only have the one entrance on the starboard side on deck 4. And the one entrance on deck 5. That's because Lumine is on deck 4 on the port side, and Aqua Class Restaurant Blue is on deck 5 on the port side. This is actually our first time walking through here. This is our first time on the Infinity. It's a large dining room, and I like it. It's very nicely spaced apart. So I'm going to walk all the way to the back of the room, and then I'll turn around and I'll show you the staircase, and I'll show you up above, which would be on deck 5. Then we won't have to walk through the Trellis on deck 5. I'll just show you the entrance to it when we get up there. But you see how big this is? Look at those lovely windows. I bet you that's some view while you're dining, while we're at sea. And there is deck 5. And there's a staircase. If by chance you come in on the wrong deck, you could always walk up or walk down, or go back out to the elevators. So this is the Trellis Restaurant for main dining on the Infinity. It's very pretty. Look at that. Looks like a big sun or a flower. I like the decor. Okay. And that does it for deck 4. We will now move on to deck 5. The last thing on deck 4 that we want to show you is the smoking area. We've done full ship tours before, and we've had people ask about where can I smoke, and we've neglected that because we don't smoke. So I apologize, and we are about to show you. It's at the aft elevator bank. There's an exit to go outside to the deck on both port and starboard, but we believe the smoking area is just on the port side. So we're gonna go outside and show you. Not a bad view, huh? We are in the Dominican Republic today. We're in Puerto Plata. So this is the smoking area. See if we can get a shot without some people in it. So they have the smoking poles. Turn around and show you. So seating areas like this, there's 1, 2, 3 of them, and they have the cigarette poles. And that does it for deck 4. We're gonna go head up to deck 5 now. Thank you, John. Now we're on deck 5, and on deck 5 we have the other Cellars restaurant, Cellars Master, Sushi on 5, which is their other specialty restaurant, Cafe El Baccio, and the Gelateria, Future Cruises, the Art Gallery, the Emporium where all their shops are, and the specialty boutiques, and the theater. Okay, so this is deck 5. We are at the forward elevators just outside of the Celebrity Theater. I showed you it on deck 4, and this is it on deck 5. That's where all the entertainment occurs at night. They have 2 shows typically every day, one at 7 and one at 9. The early seating dinner and the late seating dinner crowds. And this brings you into the Emporium. This is where all of their stores are. This is all their shops. So we'll walk you around. So usually they have here in the center, they'll do like the $10 deals where they have like scarves and purses and things like that. It's a great little thing to get if you wanted to bring somebody a little something back home. The stores are only open when we are at sea. So after we leave tonight at 5:30, around 6:30, the stores will open up. And that's because they don't want to be in competition with the ports that we're in. So they have here a boutique. They have Lily Pulitzer, Tommy Bahama, and some other brands. They have purses. They carry Kate Spade, Coach. They have John Hardy jewelry. So in the center are displays, and along the edge, this is the Kate Spade store. Along the outside are the entrances to the stores. So the center is just for display. And this is their cosmetics and perfume. And this is kind of a catch-all costume, jewelry, clothing, wraps, things like that, sunglasses. This is a continuation of the same store. And yet another continuation of the same store. Now here in the center is Future Cruises. And that's where you would come to book a future cruise. And then down on the other side are more of the same stores. There's another center kiosk where they do put out some sale items. They'll do, some days they do watches, some days they do purses. And down there are more stores, and I know they have an Effie jewelry store. That's the Emporium. And oh, here's the Effie store. This is a small Effie jewelry store. This is the Park West Gallery. This is where you would come to an art auction and to observe and just look at their beautiful art that they have. You don't have to buy anything. So that's the entrance But we went from forward, headed towards aft. That's the entrance to the Emporium from midship. And it's the same on both sides. And over here is the gelateria. This is where you would get the gelato. So the gelato does come as a charge. Unless you are elite or above, then you get one complimentary scoop during your cruise. And the cost of the gelato is, if you get it as a cone, you get 1 to 2 scoops for $4, or you can get 3 or 4 for $6, or you can get a cup, 1 to 2 flavors for $4.50, and 3 to 4 flavors for a large cup for $7. That doesn't really make sense. Is it a waffle cup or a regular cup?
Waffle cup.
A waffle cup. So it's a waffle cone or a waffle cup?
Waffle cone.
Okay, so the cup, is it a paper cup?
A cup is the bowl.
It's a bowl.
Yes.
Okay, so why is
Much more expensive, right?
the bowl without the cone more expensive?
Explain this. In the ship, we need to save the water. Yes, if you use the bowl, we have to use more water
To clean it.
yes, to clean it.
Oh, so the bowl, it's not a cup, it's actually a bowl, and it's more expensive because they have to then wash the bowl, and that requires man hours and water.
Yes.
Where you would eat the cone and they have no cleanup after. So
Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but I'd much rather have a cone for 50 cents less. So this is where you would come for gelato. But again, it is an extra charge. It's not included with any package at all. So you do have to pay for it. Unless you are elite or above, then you get one complimentary cone during your cruise. You get one per cruise. This side of the ship is where you would sit and enjoy your ice cream or your gelato, excuse me. But you could also sit and have some coffee. So this is the other side, and that is Cafe El Baccio. Let's take a walk over. There's a lot of people here right now, so we might have to come back and do Cafe El Baccio. We're going to do a separate short video with Cafe El Baccio, so we'll just walk through real quick right here now. And this is where you would come and get coffee, tea. They also serve cocktails. They have a piano here that they play. And then you can see there's a live entertainer right now. It's a very lovely space, but we're going to come back and do a full video on that by itself. And you can see down, there's the grand foyer stairs that we were on deck 3. So it's open to the 3 decks. So the coffees and the teas are a charge as well, unless you have a drink package. Most of them are included in the classic drink package. Everything's included in the premium drink package. But the desserts that they have there, they have pastries in the morning and croissants, and then the desserts that they have there are free. Just the beverages is what costs. This area is called Cellar Masters. And this is where they have different wine tastings and things like that. But you can also just come here and hang out. I see a lot of people come here and just sit. It's a very quiet spot to come and sit and hang out. So this is going aft still. It's just an open space for you to come and sit and hang out. They have some light music playing overhead. And this is Sushi on 5. This is one of the other specialty restaurants. It is a sushi restaurant, hence the name, Sushi on 5. And they are open for lunch, I think on all days. I've seen even when we're in port, they're open for lunch. And let's do a quick look at their menu. Let's see. Give you an idea of what they have. Now this is included in the specialty restaurants. I'm not sure what the charge is for this, but I do know that because it is a la carte, it's a different setup than going to Tuscan where you could just have anything. I think they give you a certain dollar amount that you can spend per person. So that's the menu. You can always pause your device and take a look at this longer if you wanted to. So that's Sushi on 5. And in its name, it's on deck 5. Sushi on 5 and Cellar Masters are all together in one open space. And again, you can just come and sit here and hang out. You don't have to be part of either to enjoy the space. And there's a bar. You can come hang out at this bar. And we're coming up on the Trellis Restaurant, and this is the most aft spot on the ship on deck 5, and we showed you from deck 4. I just want to show you the entrance on deck 5. And if you remember, on deck 4 on the port side was Lumine, the specialty dining room for the suite only guests. And on deck 5 on the port side is Blue, which is the specialty dining room for Aqua class guests. Just like Lumine, that's for suites, this is for Aqua guests. So if you're in an Aqua class cabin, this is where you would eat your meals. You can also eat in the main dining room if you desire, but I don't know why you would. You can request the main dining room menu from in here, so you can select from that as well. It's so pretty. I just don't think the camera does it justice. The blue and different shades of blue crystals and the lighting. Oh, look how pretty. Somebody turned on the lights behind us. Thank you so much. It's a very pretty restaurant. I think it's actually prettier than Lumine, which is for the suite guests, but you see the rose? Isn't that pretty? And here's another shot of the rose. Look how pretty. Look at that chandelier. And you see the glasses on the table are all that cobalt blue. I love Blue. It's a very nice restaurant. I enjoy it very much. Thank you so much. John and I are doing a back-to-back on this cruise, so we'll be in Aqua next week, so we'll be in Blue, and we'll be doing a separate video all about Blue and its dining experiences. So that does it for deck 5. Deck 6 and deck 7 are nothing but suites and staterooms. And deck 8 has the library, so that's where we'll be headed next, deck 8. See you there. This is the library. And you can come in here and you can borrow a book, take it with you, or you can sit in here and read. There's some folks in here reading, so we'll respect their privacy. And there's some comfortable chairs to sit. And there's a staircase to go up to deck 9. So since there's nothing else on deck 8 to show you, I'm going to take the stairs up, the little winding staircase. And this brings us to the Celebrity Eye Lounge.
So we can go.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Sign it and then print and send it that way.
This is the Eye Lounge hours. And this is where you would come to either use a computer, complimentary, or if you have any issues with your Wi-Fi while you're on the ship or any, they deal with Apple products. It's a little hard to see because it's silver on white, but it says Celebrity Eye Lounge. So there's people in here, so we'll respect their privacy. And I'll show you. There's the eye lounge. And there are some desktops that you can come in here and you can use. And that's it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 computers. And then just outside of the room, there are 2 little desks here. And 2 more over here. So there's a total of, looks like 10 or 11 computers that you could use. And this is the Grand Foyer elevator bank on deck 9. So you can either walk up from the library or you could just take the elevator. It would be located midship off the Grand Foyer on deck 9. And off to, let's see, what's on deck 10. We have deck 10, 11, and 12 yet to go. So deck 10 is where we're headed next. And let's go see. This is the Ocean View Cafe. We're not going to walk through just now. It's lunchtime and it's quite busy. We'll do a separate video for the Ocean View Cafe. But this is it. Just gonna take a quick peek in. Just give you a quick scan. So this is the Ocean View Cafe. This is the buffet on the ship. Now we're gonna head out to the pool area, and I'm just gonna show you at this end of the pool, just outside of the Ocean View Cafe. There are several doors to go out, but this one is going to bring us out onto the main area, and right to the right there is a Mast Grill, and the Mast Grill serves complimentary food. So if you don't want to eat at the buffet, or if you're sitting out at the pool and you don't want to get dressed to go in, you can come get something to eat here. Hamburgers, hot dogs, turkey burgers, vegetarian burger, French fries, and all of the toppings. They are open from 11:30 until 5 o'clock every day. And you can see all of the food here. And those are all the toppings. And of course the ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise section. And these are some of the guys that work at the Mast Grill saying hi to us. But because the band was playing, I had to do a voiceover. Again, this is deck 10. And we are midship, but they call it Grand Foyer. And this is what you'll find. We're going forward, so this is what we'll find moving forward. And then the only thing aft is the Ocean View Cafe, which we just showed you the entrance to. So we will go to the front and show you all of these areas. All right, let's go. There's a stage right here, and every day they play live music. And last night they had the moonlight party, or the white party. So they had live music out here. And there are tables and chairs here to sit and eat. So if you want to grab a bite to eat while you're up here, bring your food out from the buffet, you can do so. Or earlier we showed you the Mast Grill, and you can bring that food over here as well. Anything you want, obviously. But then we go into the lounge chair section. So the thing that's different here on Celebrity is the towel situation. You don't have to go to a towel station and give them your room key and check out towels and then return them there. Here they just have towel stations that you come and pick them up yourself, but they are also placed on the chairs for you. But if you'd like extra, just come by and pick it up, and when you're done, you just deposit it in the used towel bin. There's plenty of lounge chairs, lots in the shade. you can see, lots and lots of lounge chairs in the shade. And then, of course, there are lounge chairs in the sun. And they are all along the edge of the pool. And as the day goes on and the sun shifts, that changes. There's a little bridge walkover so you can go to the other side of the ship. And here is pool number 1. Give you a span around to show you everything. And there's first hot tub. They have a Hoyer lift, so if you or know somebody that needs one. There's a shower. And they have these nice lounging chairs up here, 2 steps up. There's some nice lounging chairs. And then there's a smaller pool and a waiting deck. Very pretty. There's another hot tub over there and another one there. So there's a total of 3 hot tubs, a small pool, and a large pool. You can see that there's a staircase that goes up to deck 11, and there's additional sun chairs, deck chairs, and tables and chairs to sit at and eat, as well as additional towel stations. Oh, there's another hot tub. So there's a total of 4 hot tubs on this deck here. Let's go through to the solarium, I believe is next. So continuing to walk through the pool area on deck 10. There's nice cozy chairs over here in the shade. And this is the solarium. Ages 16 and older. It's air conditioned. There's tables and chairs for you to sit and have something to eat, or play cards, or whatever. So this is your indoor pool. And there's 1 hot tub. It's empty today because we are in port. We are in Haiti at Labadee, which is traditionally a Royal Caribbean island, but we were supposed to go to Turks and Caicos, but due to Hurricane Fiona that came through a couple weeks ago, it destroyed the Turks and Caicos pier. So we're not able to go there. This, you can see the level of deck chairs. They're a little bit nicer, an upgrade. And they have a pool and hot tub in one. So it's a pool in the center. And there's some shower heads that come down. I guess if you want to rinse off but you don't want to go under the water. And then on either side, there's a seating area where you can sit in a hot tub. Oh, that's nice. It's very pretty in here. I want to note that the Infinity is an older ship. It is in the Millennium class, and I believe it's the 2nd ship in the class, so it's quite old, but it is really very lovely. It's quaint and cozy is how I feel about it. So we have 2 hot tubs. And this is all up on a raised platform. And we're going to go down on the other side. And we'll walk all the way around because I want to show you the Spa Cafe. So here's additional chairs. These chairs have cushions on them. And there's also day beds. And this is all in the shade. So that door over there would bring you back out to the main pool. And right here is the Spa Cafe. And they have light bites here. There's a menu that they have. Let's see if we can get that. I'm just going to go down this quickly. If you want to look at it in more depth, you can pause your device and do so. So all of the food items that you see are included there, no charge. But then there are certain things like the smoothies and the fresh pressed fruits that have a charge, but they are included with certain drink packages. And that's where they serve this. It's for a couple hours during the day and around lunchtime. And then there's a drink station. They have cool water and juices and lemonade and iced tea. And all of this is included. And here's another side where they have food for the Spa Cafe. Okay, that does it for the solarium area. Now let's walk through and continue to go forward. This is the forward elevator bank. So there's an entrance over there to go back into the solarium as well. There's one on each side. And just to give you a reminder, so right now we are going to see the spa, Persian Garden, and fitness center. This is the spa area. There's restrooms on either side, gentlemen on one side and ladies on the other. And they have a salon. We're just going to take a quick peek in because there's somebody getting their hair cut and we don't want to intrude on their privacy. So you can get any hair service done here that you would get done at a salon at home. They also do manicures and pedicures. This is their manicure and pedicure station. So it looks like they can do 2 pedicures at once and 2 manicures. And all their spa towels. And this is the actual spa desk. So this is where you would come to check in for a service or to make a reservation in person. So there's the beauty salon over there entrance that we walked in, and then there's waiting area, nice comfy seats. I have fruit water and regular ice water here for you for self-service. And here's the gym, or the fitness center, if you will. It's a personal trainer. You can pay for sessions with a personal trainer. And there's lots of equipment in here. Let's take a quick look. They have a rower, lots of treadmills, lots of bikes and ellipticals, and then they have a whole weight section. And these are 3 Peloton bikes. Let's see if they have any more. Nope, that's it. And they have a weight section. Okay, back out. We'll see if they can get permission to go into the Persian Garden. Let's take a walk down here and see what's down here. It smells very good in here. It has a very nice kind of lavender aromatherapy smell to it. So these are the service rooms. This is where you would have facial, massage, anything along those lines. We're exploring together. This looks like it might lead back to the gym. Let's peek through. No, yes. This is the other side of the gym. It looks like a classroom where they probably hold some seminars. They offer some free seminars. That's what this is. Okay. You can see that it goes through to the gym where we just were. And there's a better image of the weights area. Okay, let's go back out to the hallway and see what's down here. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you are, please give it a thumbs up. Show us that you like it. We'd really appreciate it. Okay, this is a Sultan bath. This is the thermal suite. I'm gonna ask them if we can have access to that. This is the Persian garden. Let's see if there's anybody in here. Okay, so they have showers. It's very dark. And each shower is different. This is the sauna. It's called Sahara. And each shower is a different type. This one's called Victoria Falls. And this is a herbal steam room. So that's the door for the herbal steam room. And then they have a heated ceramic bench for you to come sit at. Sit and relax, warm up your body. We have a Turkish bath, and we'll find out the details of this. I know on other celebrity cruise ships, if you're in Aqua, you have full access to this. Complimentary. This is the other shower. Oh, it's phosphorus mist. So the other one was Victoria Falls. So one obviously is a mist and the other one is a heavy. Careful, John, your feet are wet. It's a little slippery. We just finished the tour of the spa and the Persian garden, and we have some pricing for you. The Persian garden is complimentary for the length of your cruise, as much as you would like if you're in an Aqua class cabin. If you're not in an Aqua class cabin and you would like to utilize the Persian garden, there's a one-day pass for $49. There's the weekly pass for the length of your cruise for $119 for an individual. And there is a couples pass for 2 people for $179 for the length of your cruise. If you purchase the pass, you get included a jar of body scrub, and that is yours to keep. If you are in Aqua, because the pass is included, you would need to purchase the scrub, and that's available for $24. So for now, we've just finished on deck 10 and we will go up to deck 11. Anastasia has been kind enough to explain to us about the kids camp, the hours, the charges, what they are, and because there are no children here, we're actually going to get a little tour through. Hello, Anastasia.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good.
So let me just go quick about the hours of operation, just to explain you what are the complementary hours and which ones might be a little bit of a charge.
Okay.
So we have 3 sessions per day which are totally complementary. You
Okay.
can see, or you can see it also in our voyage planner, which is 9 to 12, 2 to 5, and 7 to 10. And during these hours, parents can sign their kids in, and we're gonna host some activities for them. For each single day of a cruise, we have lots of activities prepared. You can find them in our voyage planner. You can check our app as well. All the highlights will be listed there as well, and also they're going to be in the daily planner. So as you would see, we have 3 age groups: 3 to 5, 6 to 9, and 10 to 12. If the ship is in port, we may host a lunch party. So if the parents wish to go ashore but they want the kids to stay with us, there's going to be a small fee, $6 per hour per child. So it's going to be from 12 till 2 o'clock. We're going to take a kid to eat to the ocean view, and then we're going to do either some small activities, or we can also watch a movie, like have a little bit of a quiet time before the next activity session. The same works for the port days. If the ship is in port at 5 o'clock, we host a dinner party. We are taking them out to have a dinner with us. On the same note, it's the same fee, $6 per hour per child. The most exciting for everybody is our slumber parties, because the kids can stay with us up till 1 a.m. in the morning.
Oh,
so when the
nice.
parents wants to enjoy the nightlife on board the cruise ship, we're gonna take care from them from 10 p.m. till 1 a.m.
Very
And
nice.
the fee is totally the same, so $6 per hour per child.
Nice.
So it's easy and smooth as that. So
Yes.
let me show you. around.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm just gonna ask you to sanitize your hands, if you don't mind. To sanitize
Oh,
your hands.
sure.
Yeah, washy is the same you're doing with the kids.
Absolutely. You hold this.
Hi.
Okay. Sanitize our hands. That's important.
That's important.
Okay. Let's go ahead in.
Please come in. There is my staff, Karen, who is working on some projects. If we don't have the kids, we still have an option to work on something.
Okay.
There's always something to do in the kids facility. Let's start from the room for kids age 3 till 5.
This is ages 3 till 5. Very cute.
Yeah, Karen's working a little bit. This is where we have our little ones, and then when we don't have that many, we can combine them with kids age 6 to 9, and then we have all of this area open for them to have a little bit more space to play.
Okay. Look at the cute little chairs.
We're gonna show you our restroom. It's really cute because it's really tiny. Oh yeah. So the next room is for our cadets, age 6 to 9.
Okay.
Currently, there is no toys on the real free play because still of the COVID requirements and COVID regulations. We still are not fully in the whole, because of the kids. We're taking a little bit extra cautious for them because everything needs to be sanitized and cleaned after. We still do have some video games to do like a small recreational feeling activities with them as well.
Okay.
And then at the back,
And these are
6 to 9.
cubbies for your
Cubbies
supplies?
Cubbies are full with supplies, but they are only for the use of staff.
Okay.
You can see, so there's like lots of paint
Nice.
supplies,
Gotcha.
lots of sim boxes, what we hosting because mostly it's sim related. So we have like a pirate night.
And if you were going to do movies, this is where you would do them?
Yes, we would do them in here. We have bean bags. We're just gonna make it nice and
Oh,
cozy,
cute.
something really easy.
Oh, it's big.
That's pretty specious. And then here is the room for our 10 to 12. We have a ping pong table, which is now flipped because we were cleaning up yesterday, and then also football table, some games, some books, and then the same as all the materials are stored inside the cupboards for the counselors to be available.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to have somebody else do the talking for a while. And we have a foosball table and lots of activity things over here. Very nice. So you will combine the two younger age groups But we
3 to 5 with 6 to 9.
Okay.
Together, if we don't have that many, just to make it a little bit more entertaining for them as well.
Right.
Because if you have one of a 5-year-old and one of a 7-year-old, so it's better to put them together.
sure.
We always would say to prefer to challenge the younger one with activities for the older kids
Sure.
than to do it vice versa with for the
Right.
older ones to
Right.
do something
Yeah.
really, really easy.
You don't want them to be bored.
No, not at all. Let me show you the cutest part is our small restroom for for the kids 5 and under.
Okay.
We did a little
It's okay. And the little sink.
And there's also diaper changing station. If there's
Very good.
parents with the diapers on board.
Yes. Great. Adorable.
You want to see the facility for teenagers?
Sure. Yes.
Let's try.
Okay, so now we'll go over and see the teenagers, and that's called the X Club.
Exactly.
Most of the people that work in here have college degrees and childcare.
Oh yeah, all of us are teachers. We have a degree, all of us.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There is a huge background check if you are applying for the position of yourself. There is nobody with, there's a requirement of experience at least 3 years to be a teacher back home, and then there's like they check in all the degrees and they calling your previous employers. So it's a huge process for us to get on board.
Wonderful. I would imagine with celebrity that they're very careful.
They need it.
Yes. So this is the teen
It's
area.
been a huge process.
Yes, I bet. As it should be. Trusting you with other people's children, the most precious commodity there is. Okay, so this is the teen area. There's some bean bags to hang out in. So movies and video games. And some games.
There are more of board games. For the teens, it's already also going to be kind of similar with the adults. We're going to have to host more like a game shows for them during the nighttime.
Right.
The daytime, they'll just come in. We're not really forcing them to do the activities,
Yeah.
but we have the program scheduled, which is our suggestion for them to try it out,
Right.
if they would love to or not, or if not, they can always just stay in here because no parents are allowed inside, and this is the best part for them. So
Oh,
they can
that's cute.
Hide in here and
Yes.
enjoy their company. It's a nice place for them to meet each other.
Great,
There's
that's
a little
adorable.
Bit, a little bit more on the second floor, but it's just more of the video consoles and just a little bit of area to like a small lounge.
Okay. So they have the little loft. Cute. That's terrific. So now we are just outside of the teen kids area onto deck 11. And it's an open air deck. It's a sun deck up here. And the mast bar is in the middle there. And here's a little area where you can sit in the shade. And there's also smoking permitted up here because it's all open air. So you can see the ashtrays on the tables. Plenty of sun chairs. Oh, I feel a mist. I don't know where that's coming from. It's definitely not raining. We can give you a full shot of the deck 10, the pool area, as we come around. So this is the jogging track. So if you're interested in doing a continuous walk or jog, that would be this area here. And I would imagine early morning or in the evening would be the best time for that when it's the least crowded. And as we come around the bend here, I'll turn around and I'll just give you a full shot of the pool area. So this is the view of the pool area from deck 11. Okay, and let's go back over here and continue on. Let's see what's on this other side over here, if anything. So it looks like they're cleaning the deck here. So we won't go around, but it stops there anyway. You can see that there's a wall and there's no way through. That goes up to the rooftop terrace, which we will access on the other side. This is La Petite Chef.
Good morning.
This gives you a little bit of an idea of what the front half of the room looks like anyway. The back half, the chairs are up on the tables because they're cleaning. Thank you so much, sir. So if you would like to have a dining experience in a specialty restaurant and you like the looks of what they have on their menu, you can make a reservation at La Petite Chef. So it says that 6 times around equals 1 kilometer or 5/8 of a mile. For those of you that were interested. So there's a lift here. So if you want to go up to the rooftop terrace and you need assistance, you can't take the stairs. Let's go and see what's up here. We have a basketball court. It's hot. Oh, there's the other side of our view. They have these seating areas with like a pergola over them. This would be a nice place for sail away. We're coming into a port. This would be a nice view. Okay, so they have these cabanas up here. Very pretty. It's a nice place to come and hang out if you want to sit outside, but you don't want to be in the sun. And they have a large screen where I would imagine that they show movies. So it's like going to the drive-in without the car. This is very nice. We'll have to come check this out. And then on the other side, it's more of the same. And there's a staircase that then goes back down. Okay, so we're gonna go make our way to the other end of the ship and see if there is a deck 12 and anything there for the passengers. It may just be a crew-only area. We'll see you over there. This is the Constellation Lounge. This is where they have trivia and different group-type activities like that. This is where they host the Captain's Club events. And there's a bar. And there's seating all along the window. A beautiful view. It's a large room. Okay. All right, let's go up to deck 12 and see if there's anything up there for us to see. All of the activities that they have you can find in one or two places. You can find it on your Celebrity Today paper that your cabin steward will leave in your room every night for the next day. Or you can use the Celebrity app. And you want to make sure that you refresh because it does change.
You guys gonna go up or gonna go down? Which one?
Cafeteria, the cafe. Oh, all the way down.
So there's no place to go up. So there isn't anything. So that was it. So deck 12 had the rooftop terrace and the sports court, and we saw both of those. That does it for us for the full ship tour for the Celebrity Infinity. We hope that you've enjoyed it, and we appreciate you watching. And as always, we hope you have a wonderful day.